guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Malika and it's a beautiful day on this side. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video, and today I'm not alone in my channel. I'm with a friend here. She has automatically became my friend since when I met her. Yeah. So she's going to introduce herself first of all before I tell you what you want to do today. So introduce yourself.
So hello guys, welcome back to Malika Kenya's YouTube channel. I go by the name Baby Caro, and thank you so much for always supporting us. And in case you are also from my side, you can also consider subscribing to Malika Kenya. I'm so happy to meet her, you know, so happy. Do you know how it feels?
Aww.
Yeah,
it's so happy meeting me.
Yeah.
Aww.
Like
it feels so good knowing someone is happy meeting me.
Yeah, it's so nice because I've been watching your videos and here I am. I've met you now personally. I feel so happy. So thank you so much for hosting me on your channel, and enjoy this video till the end. Like, comment, share and subscribe.
And thank you so much for coming. Guys, she's just a visitor. She just came in yesterday, so I came to meet her today. So we decided to do these videos as I welcome her here because she's in my hometown, she's in my county here in Kenya, so that when I visit them it's more of like payback.
I'll do
when
the
I
opposite.
go there,
the same.
Yeah, you know, that is what we do, guys. You host someone well so that when you go to see them also, you receive that, you also feel comfortable. You know. And so guys, today with Caro, there's an interesting topic, and I felt like she's the best person to do it with, to discuss this with you, because you relate with me very, very well. For example, like you come from a different place, there are some things like maybe some traditions, guys, maybe, and some people still practice these things, and some other people, okay, we are more advanced nowadays, but still, truth be told, there are some people who still do some things like this and this, and there are some things like maybe when we were growing up as girls used to happen to us, or we used to see like that was the norm of everything. So we would like to discuss with you and enlighten you on some of these things. And so you'll come to understand my culture, the one that I know mostly. Like, for example, me growing up, even like right now, there's people in my family who still believe in this. Like, as girls growing up, there's this thing of inheriting land. Girls don't inherit land in my culture. You know, but we have like some parents who are now like more of what do I call them? They are now embracing a new culture, and they don't consider those things. But we also have those parents who are like stuck to that, stuck to that, and they believe that girls are not supposed to inherit land. Girls are supposed to, girls will be married and they will inherit whatever land that they will get at their husbands. Your take on that? What do you think about generally about that? Generally. What do you think?
For me, let me give first an example. It's like, let's say a man is married to a woman. Then that woman he bears.
Bear or boss?
English is not our thing. He bears only girls. You know, most of the, but not all, most of the men, they'll like leave that wife and go to another wife
to look for a boy.
To look for a boy, because they know what girls. Okay, some of them they like look down upon the girls. They are seeing like you know, it's like he that man sees the wife like he's like nothing to him. So when he brings another wife, it's like you are just like you know, you are just there, you're just idle. So he look for another one, and when the other wife brings a boy, so that boy will get to, you know, to inherit the property. So like even up to now, the girls like in most families, like they are not allowed to inherit the property.
It still happens. Even you see on your story, the man himself might go out to look for if they can bear a boy in the name of, you know, like for example, God forbid, like maybe you are a man and your wife and you have 5 girls and you die, like your wife gets harassed so badly such that they can take the whole of your farm, the whole shamba land, and you might be, they will only leave you with your house where the house is. They won't give you a place where you'll do farming or anything, simply because you gave birth to girls only, you know. So it was so a tradition that I felt was like very, very unfair to girl child. But at least I really appreciate these parents who have like embraced the new culture, and girls are equally important as boys, you know. Myself, I haven't inherited land from
I think it's not allowed for the girls.
It is not. Okay, some people, we still have some people who out of 100%, let me say at least 20%.
20%. But
20% are inheriting.
I've never had the case of a girl inheriting the father's property.
Me, I have seen a few. And this only happens when the father had a huge property. So at least after they are embracing this, they are like giving a small, still not fairly divided. A small portion is given to the girl.
Because the uncles to the dad, the brothers now, they'll be waiting, you know, to like, you know, grab the land and take it away from you.
So some portion is being given to a girl right now. Small portion compared to the boys, which is, it's just okay, rather than getting nothing, you know. So that part of growing up in an African village, in Kenya mostly, I used to feel like so bad. I used to feel like, why will they not give me land? And mostly nowadays, when they are saying like you inherit the land where you'll be married, nowadays like so many marriages are not working.
They are not working,
you know. So many people are going to get married and coming back to their home. You know?
It's very true.
So like when you come back to your home, you don't even have a place where you'll do your own. Maybe your parents at that particular time are no longer there. You really get to be harassed by your own brothers, you know. Like there's nothing belongs to you here. Maybe like they'll just tell you to live in your parents' house if the house is there, and others they might even force you to go back to an abusive marriage in the name of like you belong there, you know. So on that one, if I was to change something, I think personally for me, my kids personally, because I'm talking to myself, whether you're a girl, whether you're a boy, and I have land, I'll do my will earlier. You know, and I would love for my girls also to inherit land. In as much as boys also do inherit.
Like they just divide it equally
to all of them.
That one is fair.
If you decide to sell your own portion, maybe even to one of your brothers, but you've decided to sell it, that's your own. But at least you'll have something at least from me. You know? So that's one culture that I used to feel like, it was very, very unfair. Also, another thing maybe, you have another thing maybe?
Another thing is also like when you bear the girls and the boys, you know, let's say maybe the dad does not have, you know, enough money, because during the past most of the families actually they were not like, you know, working. They'll go to the shamba, harvest the maize. They could have like some big plantations. So when they harvest, they'll use some of the money to take the kids back to school. But you know, it reached now a point where you see the boys are more valuable than the girls. So you'll get the girls, they are being forced to get married at an earlier age, so that the others can learn, so that the money can be enough to the boys. It wasn't so fair.
Or sometimes they would like give the priority to the boys, first of all, pay their school fees and everything. So whatever that will remain is what you'll be given. So you'll still end up being sent home for fee, whereby your brothers are still in school. You know. I'm so glad, guys, on that one. It really happened in our family, especially in the village. I've been raised in Nairobi, but we have families in the village. So I used to go to the village most of the time. I really thank God for my parents. At least my dad is one person who really values education. My dad really, really values that. But my dad was a little bit fair for all of us. But for the other families, even right now, we live in the village. I see these things happening.
You get the girls, they're at home. And you know, you get them, they have already even now beared some kids.
And even some girls are even brighter than the boys. But since you're a girl, you'll have to like give way for the boy to be taken to school first, and you have to be understanding, you know. So that is also another thing that I felt was a little bit fair. But I see at least nowadays on that issue, I feel like since almost everyone is giving birth to girls,
I think also because of education. Because right now, even when they find like a kid outside, whether you have money or not, right now you get, the government, they are trying to arrest the parents so that, you can pay for your kid, like even if you don't have otherwise. It's like now you are being forced to go and hustle and take the kid back to school. Like right now everyone is treated at least equally, you can get a chance to go back to school.
Exactly. And also something that the parents realized maybe is, truth be told, you know, like guys, there's this saying of like girls tend to help their parents when they are old than boys. You know, boys, they go there, out there, become men, have their own families, and start worrying about their own families. Whereby for girls, even when they get married, they'll still think about home. You know, and truth be told, still we are in this era whereby we are investments to our parents, you know. They will educate you, they will do all these things so that you can take care of them when they become old, right? So they tend to look at this and they're like, hey, girls nowadays, they tend to help their parents, they are very supportive and everything, so we will also educate the girls, you know. So
also
at least
about the girls, you know, some of the families, you know, they pulled, you know, about this Dory thing, you know, the boys, they're the ones who are supposed to take the cows, but now the girls, the family to the boys, they'll bring the cows to the, you know, to the girls' family. So, you know, they'll tend to forcefully take the girls to get married so early so that they could, you know,
get the,
because cows is like
money,
wealth.
It's wealth. It's actually, most people, when they receive it, they sell it, they convert it to money. A few people choose to keep livestock. You know, so we are treated as wealth for the family.
But we are now valuable.
Yes, we are valuable, but like not we were not being treated like such, you know. So, but I really thank God mostly for my family. At least nowadays I see like girls, so many girls have gone to school. Even in the village, we are trying, we have a program whereby we are taking so many girls to school, and it's a good thing. I'm a believer of like, we need like to be fair to each one. A boy child's voice needs to be heard, same as the girl child. Like if you decide to educate a girl child, also do the same to the boy child, you know, because we are all human beings, and no one decided that I want to be born a girl or a boy, you know. So on that one, like I think our parents also, like they grew up while these things were happening, so they just continued with what was happening. And it's a good thing that nowadays at least we are seeing changes.
There are a lot of changes.
Some things like FGM, those are things that I barely hear of them. Okay, actually, I know deep down in some parts they are still practicing, but it's not as common as the way it was.
Right now it has reduced also because also the government came in. When they hear maybe the cases of the girls have been circumcised, they could come and you know, arrest maybe to the person who did that. So I feel like we are growing, we are advancing, which is a good thing, and we'll still do that. I really thank my parents, at least because they are changing, and also I'm not going to be the type of parent like what they used to do. I'm not saying they were bad parents or anything, but there are some beliefs that they had that I don't believe in those, you know. And also I know like my child, maybe when she grows up, she'll have her beliefs and she'll be like, no, my mom used to do this and we didn't like that, you know, which is a good thing. Change is a good thing, because they also follow, you know, how the moms does is how you are, like they follow the way you are, the way you like teach them how to grow is how they'll also go to, how can I say, the English is
the English is not Englishing.
Like if the parents, let's say they become abusive, maybe when they wake up they are fighting each other and everything, that child will not grow like so well like to the other family where there are no like abusive parents. She'll get to also grow like the way she sees her parents behaving is the same way she will grow.
Okay, one last thing, maybe there's a video that I did, and the video went viral. I showed a life of a girl in an African home, and the girl was really working, waking up, doing this and that. This one, I think it doesn't relate with this video, but I just wanted this girl to also to let you know. And some people are like, that is child labor, that is what there was some negative comments, and there was also some positive comments. So that is life mostly in the village, right? And right now in the village, boys can do the same things that the girls were, that girl was doing exactly in that video, right? And there was a boy in that video who wasn't doing anything, but the boy was a special needs boy. He's autistic, he's not very okay. So people are like really like roasting the boy. Why is he not doing anything? Just waited to eat and anything. But I was explaining. But according to you, because I said like that is what most of the kids do here in the my kid doesn't do all that, because at least we are a little bit privileged. She doesn't have to do all that, but that is just a life of someone that I decided with the permission from the parents to show you this is her life. Like, according to you, is that child labor, or what's your take on the whole thing? Maybe you tell them, so that the people who say that is child labor, that child is suffering, that child, you know, like, that happens everywhere, right? Okay, not everywhere, majority of the places. Your take on that one? Did you grow up with such a life, or what?
Okay, let's say maybe like you have grown in a place where, let's say maybe even if maybe let's say you are the first sibling, and you get maybe the other kids, you know, are young, maybe some the younger one, or maybe let's say even the second born, maybe the younger one has maybe, you know, a problem. They just say the special need. You know, now the one with the special need, even if he's you know, very big, like let's say maybe he's 12 years, and let's say the girl is, you know, 5 years. You know, the girl, like, she'll get to do like you know, like everything inside you know, like the cause and everything, because here in the village, where there you'll get like most children, the small children, you'll get them like they are doing every cause like inside the house. Mostly the girls, you get them like they are doing washing the utensils, sweeping the house. You get them even they have tied the younger one from the back doing like all the house chores. You'll get maybe the mom, she has gone maybe to look for some food. So the girl, if like she's able to do it, she can do it. Then when the mom comes, she'll also like you know, take it from there. Because the one with the problem, like the one who needs a special need, he cannot like do anything. So the other girl, like she can take care of him until the mom returns. But if the mom is there, she can like you know, do all the work.
Exactly. And it is not by choice, it's because they are less privileged. And if they don't do that for themselves, they won't even eat, because they'll have to wait for the mom to come and do all these things, you know.
And the mom has also gone outside
to look for food, you know. So that happens a lot. And for we also have very extremely rich people in the village, right? And we also have middle class, and we have very, very poor people. So we have all of that. If you want me to show you like extremely rich people here in the village, they are there. We have very rich people who don't even know, like, who don't even realize they live in a village, you know. Their life is like more of that of a city, but they're in the village. But they are rich and everything. So we have all the lives here, and it depends. For those, unfortunately, for those who are not very, very privileged, that is their life. And they don't have a choice. They don't have another choice. Because if they don't do that, if they don't take care of themselves, they have to wait for their mom in the evening to come and do all that. And
the mom will get, maybe she has come maybe tired from you know, hustling.
And we are raised as very responsible. I myself, I started doing dishes when I was very young. Very young. My daughter right now, I am teaching her how to wash utensils. But when I was her age, I already knew how to wash utensils. You know, that is the difference. And I think also because of different cultures here in Africa, especially in Kenya, my part of Kenya, that is what we do. We teach them while they are still very, very young.
Sure. You find like most of the people here in the village, they have like you know, some are suffering, but you know, they are really trying their best.
We are not saying their life is good because they are doing that. Of course, you can see from the videos they are poor, you know, but
they are trying their best.
Exactly. So guys, let me know what you think about today's video, about today's discussion. It has been me, Malika Kenya, with Baby Caro. She's here, and thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching this video to this part and you haven't liked this video, that is very wrong of you. Please give it a like for your girls, for these beautiful girls.
We love like from this side.
And subscribe, and we're going to see you on our next episode.
Bye. We love you.